Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be discussing a topic that affects so many of us, yet is often left unspoken: toxic relationships. I recently came across a study saying that 1 in 3 young people will be in an abusive or unhealthy relationship. That's a staggering statistic, so it's really important that we start talking about this issue more openly. A toxic relationship is one that is emotionally, physically, or mentally harmful to one or both parties involved. It can also manifest in several ways, such as verbal abuse, manipulation, or control. Also, remember that toxic relationships can happen in any kind of association, whether romantic, platonic, or familial. In this video, we're going to be talking about the signs of a toxic relationship and what steps you can take to get out of one. I'll also be sharing a special bonus on how to quiz yourself to truly determine if you are in a toxic relationship. This part would be coming later in the video, so I encourage you to stick around till the end. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the journey to self-development. If you're new here, we trust you're going to love this video. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Without further ado, let's head straight into it. I know that relationships can be incredibly challenging, and it can be hard to know when things are going wrong. That's why I'm choosing to begin this session by talking about some of the signs that you may be in a toxic relationship. The first sign of a toxic relationship is that you feel like you're walking on eggshells around your partner. You're constantly worried about what they're going to say or do next, and you're always trying to avoid their anger or disappointment. This can be incredibly draining and can make you feel like you're not yourself anymore. And there are a few reasons why toxic relationships feel this way. First, toxic partners often have a tendency to gaslight or manipulate their partners. They might make you doubt yourself and your perceptions, making you feel like you're overreacting or imagining things when you try to express your concerns. You begin to feel like you can't trust your judgment and that you need to be extra careful around your partner. Toxic partners also have a tendency to be controlling or possessive. They might make you feel like you can't make decisions for yourself, or that you need to ask for permission before doing anything. People like this also tend to be emotionally unstable, flying off the handle over small things, or holding grudges for a long time. Walking on eggshells basically means that you're living in fear of your partner's reactions. You're constantly worried about saying or doing the wrong thing. And this is a big no-no, because it ends up taking a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. Another sign of a toxic relationship is your partner always putting you down. They're constantly telling you that you're not good enough, or that you're not smart enough, or that you're not attractive enough. Some toxic people go as far as putting the other person down, even in front of others. Your partner may make jokes at your expense, or belittle you in front of your friends and family. This can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem, and can make you feel isolated and alone. Another way that your partner may put you down is by belittling your accomplishments or interests. For example, if you're excited about a new job opportunity and your partner tells you that it's not a big deal or that you'll never be able to handle it, this is a sign that they are trying to undermine your confidence and self-worth. Understand that this behavior is not normal or healthy in a relationship. A loving and supportive partner should lift you up, not tear you down. They should be your biggest cheerleader, not your harshest critic. And whatever you do, remember that these behaviors are not okay or a healthy way to communicate. Your toxic partner is simply using these tactics to control and manipulate you. So recognize that these actions are not a reflection of your worth or value as a person. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content about self-development and improving your life. It really helps our new channel, and your kindness will go a long way. Toxic people also tend to be dominating. So if you're in a relationship and your partner is always controlling, then that's a red flag. They want to know where you are, who you're talking to, and what you're doing at all times. They may also try to control your appearance, your friends, or your hobbies. This can be incredibly suffocating and can make you feel like you're trapped in the relationship. Another example is when a partner tries to control your social life. They may tell you who you can and cannot hang out with, or they may try to control what you wear or how you present yourself. This can be very limiting and make you feel like you're not allowed to be yourself. A controlling partner may also try to govern your emotions. And it sounds ridiculous, but they tell you how you should feel, or may get upset if you don't feel the way they want you to. These are clear signs that your partner is trying to control you, and a controlling partner is not only toxic, but can also be dangerous. So it's important to recognize these signs early on and take action to protect yourself. Trust me, I understand that being in a toxic relationship can be incredibly draining and take a toll on your mental and physical health. It can be hard to know what to do and how to get out of it. So how do you break free from this kind of relationship? After recognizing the signs of a toxic relationship, it's time to take action. Create a plan that includes making a list of what you need in a healthy relationship and setting boundaries with your partner. It's important to have a clear idea of what you want and what you're willing to tolerate in a relationship. Setting boundaries means placing clear limits on what you will and won't tolerate in a relationship. For example, if your partner is constantly criticizing you, you can set boundaries by telling them that you would no longer tolerate negative comments and that you expect them to speak to you with respect. By setting boundaries, you're communicating that you value yourself and won't accept anything less. Another key step to getting out of a toxic relationship is to build a support system. This can include friends, family, and even a therapist or counselor. Having people around who love and support you can make it easier to leave a toxic relationship and move on. They can also help you process your feelings and provide a sort of sounding board as you navigate the process of leaving the relationship. We all want to believe that the person we're with is the one for us, but sometimes things just don't feel right. If you're questioning whether or not your relationship is toxic, it's important to take a step back and evaluate the situation. And the best way to do that is by quizzing yourself. So, as I promised at the start of the video, here are 3 simple questions you can honestly ask yourself to know where you stand. The first is, do I feel respected in this relationship? If the answer is no, that's a red flag, since a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, and it's not okay for your partner to belittle or demean you. Next, do I feel like I can be myself in this relationship? Always remember that a functional relationship needs trust and acceptance to thrive. And if you feel like you have to hide your true self, that's not a good sign. Next, do I feel like I'm constantly questioning my worth in this relationship? If the answer is yes, that's another red flag. Finally, leaving a toxic relationship is not easy. Your partner may try and convince you to stay, or even become more controlling and manipulative. But remember that your safety and happiness comes first. I really hope you found this session as impactful as I intended it to be. And if you did, or learned something new, it's time to give the video a thumbs up and leave your questions or additions in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, I'm rooting for your well-being, and you should too.